Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at why you should always do what makes you happy. Now, I'm really lucky, I love my job. I get to do cool things with cool people, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I consider myself very fortunate to be able to be in the position where I enjoy what I do, but I know there's plenty of people who don't enjoy what they do, and they all fall into this trap of chasing money, even when it's not what they actually want to do. I know so many people who, when I ask them what it is that they want to do, like, I'm going to be a dentist, I'm going to be an accountant, I'm going to be a solicitor. And it's like, I didn't know you were interested in those sort of things. What made you want to get into that? Oh, because the pay is good. Really? You're going to trade 8, 10, 12 hours of your life every single day to be spending it doing something that you don't enjoy in exchange for money? You're trading your time for money. And I'm a big believer that time is worth so much more than money, primarily because time is a finite source. You have a limited amount of time. You don't have a limited amount of money that you can earn. The money will always be there, but you have a limited time in which you can make it, which makes your time more valuable. So these people, I always say to them, the first thing I always say to them is, well, what do you enjoy doing? And then I'll get a whole range of answers, and ultimately that is what you should be pursuing. Now, when I say do what makes you happy, if you are genuinely happy watching TV all day, I don't mean you should quit your job and just sit and watch TV all day. We both know that is not going to work. But what I do mean, if that is genuinely a passion and a hobby of yours, where you really enjoy sitting down and watching TV, and you enjoy lots of different series and episodes and whatever it may be, then it's time to put a blog together and get your own website, get a domain name, set up a blog and start writing some reviews maybe of TV shows that you enjoy, or maybe some plot holes, or some fan stuff that you can write about, the favourite actors, whatever it might be. Or you could set up a YouTube channel like this, and you could talk about what you like about and again hold like a weekly show where you talk about the latest episode and get a conversation going with other people who share your passion. Now, the usual answer I get back from that is, yeah, well, that's great, but so many people already do it. Or, yeah, but it's been done before. To me, that just proves that it's a viable option. If someone is already there making money, making a living through doing it, guess what? You can do it too. Because the difference between you and them is you. You are the commodity right now. It's your experience, your thoughts, and your own unique way of doing whatever it is. If you're a very outgoing, extroverted person, video, YouTube, you would probably be brilliant. If you're going to dress up and act out character scenes, that would be fantastic. If you're much more serious but enjoy the art of the filmography, of the lighting, of what makes film, or TV, then that's what you do. You put it in a more structured, professional environment, and you go after that audience, because chances are there is an audience waiting for you and what it is that you have to share. Now, the last thing that I am saying right now is for you to quit your job, start watching TV and writing blog posts or recording videos about every TV program that you watch, because that is just not going to work. What I am saying is, like in the previous planning for the Leap video, which I did, links up here in case you missed it, is you utilize the time that you have available. So your evenings and weekends, this is where you now dedicate to your passion, to your hobby, whatever it is which makes you happy. Do that. Start looking at, set up a website, set up a YouTube channel, set up a forum, set up a blog. It doesn't matter, but just get started with something within that area which makes you happy. Because I also promise you this, if you actually enjoy it, it won't feel like work. You'll enjoy doing it. It won't seem like a chore, is what I'm trying to say. Now, the second thing to consider is be consistent. Don't set up a blog or set up a YouTube channel and expect overnight success. This is something which is going to take some time to build, and that's why you do this in your spare time whilst keeping the money in from your existing job. You may not be happy in your existing job, but right now that's a means to an end which allows you to pursue whatever it is which makes you genuinely happy. So if, for example, you're really into tractors from the 1950s. Start writing a website or a blog or a video channel, a YouTube channel about them, about why are they so great, what makes you so interested in them. And trust me, there are other people out there like you who are genuinely interested in what you have to say. And once you start finding your crazy people, those niche people who get it, who like you and what you have to say, they'll become your fans and your audience will grow. It'll grow naturally. You'll start getting readers to the website, you'll start getting views, you'll start getting hits on YouTube, whatever it might be. And then you grow an audience. You build an audience around this niche that you enjoy, that you know, which makes you happy to be a part of. And once you have that audience, monetization opportunities start presenting themselves. You can start looking at affiliates, you can start looking at selling products that go along with whatever your hobby may be. Whatever it is, monetization opportunities will come, and there'll become a point, if you stick with it long enough and go after it hard enough with enough passion, there'll come that stage where your working wage is there and this just keeps creeping up. The hobby creeps up until it gets to a point where you're like, do I even need this anymore? Or it might be a point where you've built it so well and with such a sort of passive recurring set in mind that you can just keep doing both, and then you've just doubled your money every month. And that is the thing. But the happiness that you'll get from running the new business, from the new hobby, from the new thing which makes you happy, will genuinely make you feel better. And that's the point, is that you can genuinely make money and you can make a living through pursuing whatever it is that makes you happy. And let's be realistic, chances are it's not going to be £1 billion business idea. It might not even be £1 million business idea. But if it's an idea which can make you happy and make you money and sustain a lifestyle that you're comfortable in, you've won. You don't need happiness trumps money every day of the week. And if you can live your life being happy, doing what you love, and sustaining a lifestyle that you're happy with, what more do you need? You know, for example, one of my biggest passions is cars. And right now, I don't touch auto, anything, motorsport, anything to do with cars or motorbikes in any way. But I know at some point in my life that will happen. I will find a way to channel my passion of cars and motorsport and everything else into a business idea. Not right now. My mindset is laser-like focused on the businesses I've got planned. But I know in the future, because that is a passion of mine, that is the direction that I will end up going in some way, shape or form, with some type of business. It may never be the main business, so it may never be a business which makes a lot of money, but it's a business which I will enjoy, and I will monetize it at some point through passion. So I genuinely hope you found this video useful. Remember, we're in January, the first week of January. This is the perfect time when you can start planning for the year and plan to do what makes you happy. I'm going to actually put a link up either to a video or a picture. It depends what I can find. And it's a video of Jim Carey talking at a commencement address when he's receiving an honorary doctorate, I believe. And he talks about his dad. And if I can find the clip, I'll play it now.
My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
Give some thought to what you said, and if you have any questions or if you disagree with anything that I've said or agree, let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. And subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.